What's happening, my film nerds? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Logan. Logan's here, one of my most anticipated movies of 2017, and it's finally here, and we know what's happening with Logan. Of course, it stars Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart's directed, written, I don't think written, but he came up with the story, with James Mangold. And we know the story of Logan. It takes place in the distant future, I guess. Not like big time distant, but mutants are really no longer existing. Basically, they've been extinct. And it's, of course, loosely based on Old Man Logan. So we got Logan, who looks a lot older. He's not healing right. He's just kind of crippled. He's got a limp. He's a mess. And he's taking care of Professor Xavier, pretty much close to the Mexican border, you know, right there, Texas, El Paso. He's taking care of him, basically trying to get some things together so we could take him to another spot. But then this little girl shows up into their lives. And this little girl has abilities. Yeah, similar abilities as Logan. And we all know who she is, Laura, X-23. We've seen what's going on. So now they got to get her to a different spot. And then you got kind of like a road trip movie with a lot of gore. So what did I think of Logan? Whew. Wow. And I mean wow, guys. I'm talking about intensity, grittiness, emotional. Oh my God, man. This movie is great. This movie is flat out great. It just reached my expectations. If not, it exceeded my expectations. A lot of people are saying this is like the best Wolverine movie. I think it's the best X-Men movie, okay? And I'm not shitting on the previous X-Men movies. This one just stands out. I mean, finally, after 17 years, Fox and Marvel had some balls to treat this character right. Because, I mean, I tell you what, the action is brutal. And this is what I love about going on opening night, because you got fans here. You got just big-time fans. And anytime that he was just swiping and just doing berserky mode, and same thing with X-23, when they were both just going at it, just impaling motherfuckers and just slicing off limbs and whatever the hell, people were cheering. And that's what I love about opening night. Not only is it a gore fest and the action's shot pretty damn well, but the performances, wow. Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, this is the best they've ever played these characters. It really is, and it's great. After 17 years of watching these guys play these characters, it's great to see the last one they did. It's just they gave really strong performances. I mean, I'm telling you, just sometimes it just heartache sometimes. It was just like, oh, whoa, just little monologues, little back and forths, you know, and then when they talk about past events, you just kind of go, pulling the heartstrings. And Daphne, what's her name? I don't know. I remember her last name, but Laura, X-23. Here's a star has been born. This girl's eyes can pierce into your fucking soul. I felt like she was, I tell you what, there's just something about her eyes, and she had the intensity too. You know, that like, going berserk too. Wow. I mean, her parents, what did her parents think when they watched this movie? Don't piss her off, Mom and Dad, that's for damn sure, because Jesus, the eyes and just the rage that she just, and apparently this is her first movie, because it said introducing Daphne, and I'm sorry I don't know her last name, but a star has been born here. Jeez, she is one to be reckoned with. The dark gritty tone, of course, really works. I like that, you know, it's funny, you know, Batman and Superman was the same way, man, it's different. You can't really compare both of these, because this is almost like, you know, it's got like a westerny vibe at some points, you know, and it's just the way that it's shot. Even the bad guy, I forgot what the actor's name is. He was actually really good too. And you know, sometimes on the Marvel side, the bad guys are not that strong, even the Fox Marvel side. But this guy, I liked this bad guy. He worked. He was funny. He said a lot of, you know, great lines, and he was just there all the way. And man, I tell you what, wow. And I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm not going to say stuff that's happened. I'm going to do a spoiler review, definitely. And I'm just saying, guys, this movie was just, it reached my expectations. In some parts, it just exceeded it. You know, and he's just fucking people up, and so is she. It just really works. And then the performances were really strong. And the direction and everything, the way the action was done. I mean, I really don't have a gripe. Some people might feel that in the second act, when they're starting to go on the road, it might drag a little bit. But you know what? The performances and just the history of these two characters just kept me just glued to the screen. Like I've been watching these movies time and time again with both of them, and it's just to see them in the last on their last, their last performance of these characters just kept me engaged, even with the slow parts. So is Logan gonna go on the wall of favorite movies of 2007? Come on, of course it is. Get up there. I knew it was gonna happen. I mean, Jesus Christ, this movie's just, I cannot wait to see it again. And I will do a spoiler review and hopefully it'll be up sometime this weekend, guys. So let me know if you saw Logan down below in the balls area, and let me know what you thought about it. And yeah, good job, James Mangold, and then Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. Man, way to end it. End of an era, guys. This was an end of an era, and they went out in fashion. That's for damn sure. So hit that like, thumbs up button if you guys would be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the other channel too. Follow me on the social media stuff right up there, guys. Okay. Talk to you later.